Welcome, guys, to a brand new episode here on our Genesis series, and I gotta tell you something. I've been doing some stuff in the background over the last little while, and, well, let me just show you and kind of explain some things. So, as you can see down here, and as you may have seen in a couple previous episodes, I have been working on something. Yeah, let me just let it all load in, because it's gonna take a little bit. There we go, and we have it all. I think we do. Yeah, this is a gigantic circle. Okay, so let me explain. So we were building the base up there, and I just hit a couple snags in the building process and like the way that it would all work and everything. I did have it like mapped out. Oh my, okay. All right, I did have it mapped out quite a lot in my head, but it didn't really work out the way I wanted it to. So then I was like, okay, we got to pick a different spot. I did like up there because it's close to the entrance to go through to the other side of the other ring. It's also, you know, central to this biome as well. We got that side right there. We've got this side right up there. It seemed like a pretty good location, so I definitely didn't want to go too far away from here. And then I was looking at this. These platforms are like gigantic circles. And I was thinking, how cool would it be to finally actually use the method to make a perfect circle in Ark? And so I did that. I will not be posting the tutorial that I used to do this, because obviously I'm not like a professional Ark builder. I don't know how to like figure these things out completely off the top of my head, but yeah, I will not be linking the one that I used, and here's why. The guy, like literally a few minutes into it, the guy started talking about domestic abuse. I just don't want to subject you guys to that. So usually I'd like to credit things, but no, not in this case. No, screw that guy. Anyway, so yeah, I built the gigantic circle. Obviously you've probably seen it in a couple previous episodes. Once you get super far out with the circles though, it stops becoming like a perfect circle. As you can see kind of like right here, there's a bit of an angle right there, but there's really nothing that you can do about that. Like once, I don't know, you'd have to have way more snap points to make it a perfect circle. And I feel like this is a good amount, and this is like a lot. Like I think this is something like 24 snap points or something. I can't exactly remember. So yeah, in case you're wondering how the hell I built all of this, I've been working on this for a little while, collecting up all the materials to make the ceilings, and it's just taken a lot of harvesting of stone, wood, and thatch, and that's pretty much it. I mean, this tech strider is amazing for all that stuff, but was it worth it? Absolutely not. I should not have done this. This was the stupidest idea ever. I should have just done the centerpiece right here. I don't know why I decided to go all the way out here and do all of this stuff because, well, here, let me show you. So these little bridges that intersect with it, you think, oh yeah, no, that's pretty cool. But it comes in at a weird angle. If you can kind of like notice this, it's like, anybody who can kind of like understand and see the angle, you'll kind of know what I'm talking about, right? So use these things here as like markers. So ideally, the very center of this will be between this and this. I do know how to cover those up, by the way. I've forgotten. But yeah, so the very center of that bridge ideally should have landed like roughly on this one right here. But as you can see, it's offset by probably maybe like half a foundation or so. But it's also coming in at like a weird angle. So it's not coming in as far on some sides as it is on the other. And then also the other bridge over here is kind of similar. But it doesn't intersect in that far. So yeah, kind of a little bit unhappy about that stuff, but you know what? Whatever, it's fine. But just in general, I feel like I don't want to build something this big this late in the series. Because, I mean, we've done a lot of stuff on here. I wouldn't say the series is going to last a huge amount longer. Obviously, I do want to do some more stuff on here, but like, it's not really going to last like 20 or 30 more episodes. Like, there's really not that many things to do. So yeah, just trying to build a gigantic base makes no sense. So instead, we're going to focus on the center, like roughly around here. And I don't exactly know what we're going to do, but we're going to figure something out. This isn't the only thing we're going to be doing here today, by the way. Don't worry. We're also going to do some other stuff. So guys, go ahead. Do me a favor. Hit the like button if you find yourself enjoying this one. It'd be cool if the freaking mech could do like emotes or something. That would be amazing. Yeah, I'm gonna move some more stuff down here with the mech. It's really handy. I could just like jump it all down, which is just amazing. So it's kind of the handy part about not moving too far away from where you are. And boom, sweet. All right, so I'm gonna move over some more of this stuff, and at least we can actually start to decorate this new base with some of the things that we weren't able to make previously, like the surveillance system, and then also the tech crop plots, instead of using these These wimpy freaking vanilla crop plots. Screw that. We want to use the tech ones because we're a tech family now. Anyway, I'll see you guys in a little bit. Okay, so I decided to take a little break from the base. I think maybe we'll try and finish them off maybe later or like a different video or something, but I decided to come out here and see if I could find any Gigas because, as you guys know, we teamed up, I think it was, what was it, a 174? Yes, it was. I love the fact that these dino storage, like little soul traps, show all of the information. So whenever I forget something, it's always there and I can find it. So yeah, this one here was 174. Can you guess what level this beauty over here is and what gender? Guess. It's a 180 female. Oh, yay, we can't actually see it from here. So yeah, I want to team this thing up, but I want to do with the tech bow. I want to see if this thing is any good. I'm not going to trap this Giga, though. I think I'm just going to try and tame it, like, while flying, because obviously on this map we have, like, a free tech suit, and I might as well use it whenever I want to. So yeah, let's see if we can do this with the tech bow. It's kind of actually in a decent-ish spot right now. Let me just turn on the tech visor here. We'll try and, like, look around to see if there's any big threats. I don't really see anything that could be super annoying. Those aloes might be annoying later, but we'll just have to protect this Giga, which shouldn't be too much of an issue. All right, let's give it a go. Wait. Oh, I don't have any. Oh, hang on. I don't have any narcotics. I'm going to need to collect up some narco berries. And you know what? I need to do that now rather than later, because if I do that later, I'm probably going to have a situation where I've forgotten or something. So let's do that now. Yes, I know I'm a big dum-dum. I came out here expecting to try and maybe see if we can find some Gigas or something, and I didn't bring any narcotic. I don't know why I do these things. I just do them, and then, you know, we pay the consequences later. Can we collect up some berries in here? There we go. Oh my god, what the hell did I just hit there? That was a lot. That was a lot of berries all at once. For some reason, the belly flop sometimes is a little bit unreliable. I'm not really sure why. Sometimes it works on the plants, and then sometimes it just doesn't. Not sure how to make it work all the time. Hello, you know what? Might as well fight you guys. Belly flop attack! Boom! Did some decent damage. It'd be kind of cool if you made your creature weigh more or something and then it would do more damage. I don't know, that kind of sounds realistic, I suppose, but yeah. Let's see. Come on. Boom. Hit you with another one. Hit you with... Come on, let me do it. Oh, we're completely weighed down. That makes sense. Let's go ahead and do one there. Sweet. And another one. And another one. And maybe one more. Oh, crap. Did it way too early. Come on. Boom. Oh, my God, dude. This thing is belly flop proof. There we go. We got it. All right, sweet. So let me go ahead and grab out those. Oh, we can use these. We can use these mushrooms. Yeah, forgot about that. Let's go ahead and use some of those as well. So, yeah, I'll grab some more later, but at least we have a few that I could just chuck straight into the Giga. And that should sort it out for the moment. Let me go ahead and put you away there, buddy. All right. Hello, Mrs. Giga. I want to tame you. I want to tame you so bad. All right, let's see. Let me go ahead and just turn off this helmet. We don't need that on right now. But what we do need is the tech bow. Boom. This probably would work best on instant hit mode. And there we go. Nice. Okay, so let's see. Can we Helena from here? Probably not. What about here? Sweet. So this tech bow could potentially be the best weapon to tame things with nowadays, because like you're able to pretty much rapid fire. I gotta wait a little bit of extra time so it hits 100 damage, but you're pretty much able to like rapid fire with this thing, and it does a lot more torpor than like freaking rifles with darts. So I'm really happy about this. I'm really stoked that they actually added something new into the game that is going to be everybody's favorite thing, you know? If this thing would stop moving, that would be great. I'm not able to hit it some of these times. But look at that. Already at 18,000 torpor, 22 now. I could probably leave more time between shots, but we have a lot of arrows that we can shoot. 164 right now with the amount of element that I have. That's the only thing about this thing. It's expensive in terms of element, but I don't know. Element's not that hard to get nowadays, so I don't know if that's too much of an issue. But yeah, I'm really enjoying this thing. Definitely a really great thing that they added. So happy that I can actually use trank arrows, because like that was one thing I remember when they announced it. I was thinking, oh man, if we can actually use trank arrows, this will be the best thing ever, and it clearly is. Look at this. This is so awesome. All right, we gotta fly up just a little bit before I accidentally get munched on or whatever, but we're already up by like 42k. I don't think it's showing the full amount, but I think it might have 117,000 torpor. Kind of hard to tell because it doesn't show the full amount on the Helena interface thingy, but we're already up by 50k. That's great. We love that. Some of these shots aren't actually even hitting for some reason. It's like hitting as a bullet, so I gotta just be very precise. Oh, hello. Okay. It does feel kind of weird though, shooting the tech bow like with the projectiles hitting like bullets, because like usually with the bow you're kind of like leading a little bit, trying to like strategize your shots. So they, yeah, I still do it occasionally. I gotta be very like spot on. I don't know why I shot that one there. There we go, nice. Sometimes they just don't hit as well, even though it should have, which is weird. I guess it's kind of like most weapons in Ark anyway. All right, let's see. Come on. Look at how quick we got this thing almost down. I mean, it's pretty much there. Like 70k. We're doing really good right now. I did bring my tranq rifle just in case. Definitely could be leaving more time between shots as well. But we'll just rapid fire. Get this thing down as quick as possible. So I do want it to torpor run at that cliff. I think, is it torpor running right now? I think it might. No, it's not. Okay, we're probably close though. But when it's torpor running, definitely towards the cliff. That way we don't have issues with it running off into like a random direction or something. There we go. Nice, nice, nice. Okay. Let's see. Gotta try and hit this dude. It is moving quite a bit, but you know what? I keep forgetting. It hits like a bullet. Keep forgetting about that. All right. So is it still torpor running? I think we're good. Yeah. We're good, right? Come on, buddy. Stay around here. That would be great. I could probably get down onto the ground, but I don't want to risk that. That's not good. Ooh, we don't want you to go over there. Come on, let me text you ahead. There we go. Sweet. All right, keep them over in this direction. Cool. All right. Yeah, no, this is absolutely fantastic. Love this so much. Was he? I thought he was about to bite me there. Kind of looked like it. I saw it in its eyes, and it's also a female. Yeah, you know me. Like I everything's a he. It's just I don't know. I don't even understand. It's just always he. All right, let's try and get this thing rapid fired down here. Right around here would actually be a decent-ish spot for it to go down, or maybe if it walked back down that way, that would be great. Let's see. I can't wait to see what some modders actually do to this tech bow. I can't imagine like. There's gonna be so many different cool upgrades and different arrow types. I think maybe like teleportation arrows. That would be cool. Modders, seriously, you got to do something like that. That would actually be great. There we go. And that is a full-on Giga just knocked down in probably less than 5 minutes. I don't really know. Let's go ahead and just pop in a ton of these, and we gotta kill those aloes over there. We can wait a second though, although this Velonosaur probably should die before it aggroes to me and shoots at me. Let's see. Okay, let's shoot it now. Come on. Die! Got you. Sweet. That was a 162 though. All right, let's go ahead and pop these in. And we have plenty of kibble, so we should be able to do this. I'm just gonna keep it torpored up. It can't hurt, so there we go. Sweet. All right, well anyway, that is it. Look at that. That was incredible. Oh my god, this tech bow. And like that's the thing as well, this one is an ascendant one, but guys, like I've been seeing so many comments and I'm so jealous. People are pulling like blueprints and then the crafting skilling and they're getting like 600 to 700 damage on them. Like that is insane. That is ridiculous. Tech bow OP, I love it. I really do. Anyway, we're gonna have to wait for this Giga to get up, and as you guys know, Gigas usually do take quite some time to tame up and everything, so I will see you guys in a little bit. All right, so this thing, oh, there we go. I was about to say this thing should eat any second now and tame up, but there we go. Here's one thing that I'm very confused as to why they have not fixed yet. You see the way it says taming effectiveness 100% plus 134 levels? Like, why does it say that? That's not what we got. We didn't get plus 134 levels because that is half of the current level of this creature. Like, how is that not being fixed yet? It's been like that since we got this thing. I'm very confused about that. Anyway, enough of me ragging on wildcard. Boom. Let's see. What did we get in terms of stats? Oh, 52 points into stamina. Amazing. It's a whole, wow, look at that. It's a whole 4% higher than our one that only had 34 points into stam. Honestly, like, if you're taming up Gigas, don't even, like, you shouldn't care about the stamina. I mean, like, look at that. The higher stat literally only gives me 4 points. I used to always go on about how, like, I would be getting crap for, like, leveling stamina on my Gigas, because I did actually get a lot of that. In PvE, it really makes no sense to level up just infinite amounts of movement speed or anything like that, because, you know, your stamina's kind of nice. Or not movement speed, melee damage. What the hell's wrong with me? But yeah, so I used to level a lot of stamina. I really regret that. Like, looking back, it made sense at the time, but nowadays it's like, you know, I could just spend those levels of melee damage and kill things like in one hit, and hopefully eventually I'll stop constantly running on my Gigas when I'm using them and then wearing down their stamina in like a second, and then, you know, getting Noglined like in that previous episode. But yeah. I don't know. It's so ridiculous though. 52 points as opposed to 34 points, and there's a whole extra 4% stamina or whatever, 4 units of stamina. That's ridiculous. Anyway, we got better health on this one. The melee damage is identical, and then some of the other stats are like different as well. Nothing really to write home about. So yeah, anyway, let's take these things back to base. Maybe we can breed them together and use an imprinted Giga. That would be kind of cool. So let me see. Gonna use my Maywing to get home. Honestly, I gotta say the Maywing is really growing on me. I really like these creatures. They're so fast. They're so useful to get around with. You can gather berries with them. Like, look at how fast I'm going here. I don't have any weird stats pumped or anything like that. You can't actually even pump melee, or not melee. What the hell's wrong with me? I called melee damage movement speed, and now I've just called movement speed melee damage. I don't know what's happening with me. I don't even understand. Anyway, maybe it was those few days that I took off and things have just kind of gotten jumbled up or something. But anyway, yeah, so I don't know. These guys are very fast. I love them. I love them a lot. Like, let's see. Can we go even faster? It's really hard to, like, figure out how to actually go faster. Are we doing it? I feel like we're going a little bit faster now. It's kind of hard to tell. But anyway, yeah, we're going to head home and get these things breeding, and then maybe we can combine all the best stats. I don't know if I want to do, like, a ton of Giga mutations in this series, but maybe we could at least kind of see what a mutated Giga would look like with this new like pattern that they have, where the R ones obviously have all the really cool patterns. So I think using some like older kind of like Gigas for reference, we could probably have a really cool looking Ark Giga. Look how fast I'm going. This is incredible. Anyway, yeah, we're gonna get back, and then I'll see you guys in a little bit. And we're home. Sweet. Yeah, so this is what I've done so far. I've just kind of moved everything over. I've kind of like centered some stuff here. I'm not actually a big fan of this. I don't know. I feel like it's not great. So I'll probably end up moving a lot of this stuff around, maybe finding a spot for it. I did actually go ahead and put a feeding trough over on top of this one. Maybe we could use some of the other ones for something, but they're very odd. Like, the placement of them is very strange. I guess it kind of goes between these two little entrances, so maybe I could have like a little exit over that way from the center, and then you know what, like, this whole thing was a big mistake. I don't know what I was thinking. Why did I make this? All right, well, anyway, let's see. We have our Gigas. Let's chuck them both out. Actually, you know what, we never even took a proper look at the female. That's not a Giga. We never even took a proper look at the female Gigas, so let's do that. And boom. All right, what do we get here then? So we got some kind of like a greeny blue on the top there, combined with some dark green, I think, and then we have like a red under. Yeah, I like that. It's definitely not as pretty as the first one that we got. I think I like this one a lot better. We got like purple, the red, and then what do we have underneath? We have like blue or something, or no, is that like a cyan? It's kind of hard to tell sometimes. But anyway, yeah, like, these things are so cool looking. I really need to just make the most beautiful Giga. Like, we've had so many really beautiful Gigas in the past, and that's what I was kind of talking about, using some of the old ones for reference. Like, if we got those same colors on this pattern right here, that would look insane. I do really like that red, though. That red is very nice on this first one. I guess we should probably pay more attention to our new one, but it's not as pretty. Definitely not as pretty. Anyway, let's go ahead and get these things breeding. So enable mating. Enable mating. Awesome. All right, let's see. So there's actually been a couple updates to S Plus recently, believe it or not. We now have a couple new things. Is anything down the very bottom here, I wonder? Because I really haven't actually taken a look at them in this world here. I kind of took a little bit of a look at them. Oh, there we go. Yeah, that's new. I took a look at them in like a creative world that I have. You guys will see some of that on stream pretty soon. I'm gonna need to die or something to get these things unlocked. But yeah, so we have like the S Plus tech crop plot. It just basically, I think the only difference between that and the vanilla one is that this one actually snaps to the middle of a foundation, which is nice. The mutator and the cloning chamber for some reason are not unlocked. Oh, you know why? Yeah, I would have had those, I think, if I had the cloning chamber from vanilla unlocked. Yeah, that makes sense. What is this? Transmutator. That's kind of new, but it's not super new. Switches between the variants. Okay, cool. This thing here is definitely new. Breeds dinos from cryopods. Produces eggs that display stats. So this is kind of like an S Plus take on the egg incubator, I suppose, which is pretty interesting. You can breed them in their cryopods. That's really insane. I gotta check that out at some point. But can we have that on the series? I guess we can. We would just need to die and respawn, and then that will like basically be something that I can have. I could probably go ahead and do that then. What else is new? There's no S Plus surveillance system. Interesting. Kind of figured that there would be. What else? There was a couple newer things as well. Crap, what are they even called? Oh yeah, this is something. Acts as a temporary buffer for resources harvested on a strider. Will upload its inventory to dedicated storage. I think, yeah, you can place this on the platform of the strider. And then I think there's also an S Plus strider platform as well, I do believe. Did we already pass it? It might be down here somewhere. And then there's also the egg incubator, which is, I think, very similar to the egg incubator, although this one actually automatically changes the temperature for the eggs. And then I think it can also auto hatch them. So a lot of nice little features added in. I think just having the S Plus version is nice because, like, I always like it when these structures actually snap to a surface. So it's always nice to like place down, you know, I don't know, just anything, and it will just snap to the middle of a foundation or a ceiling or whatever. So that's super awesome. Anyway, we've got an egg over here. Let me go ahead and pick that thing up. Maybe what we can do is, because I do have an egg incubator, I don't have it out though, do I? Or is it, did I already pick it up? I feel like I might have picked it up at some point. So I guess we can convert that one to an S Plus one real quick and just see what this thing actually does. Do I have it in here? I have a lot of stuff. There we go. Nice. Okay, let's use the converter. Boom. For some reason I have Shadowmanes in here. Don't question it. There we go. Sweet. All right, so let's place this down just here for the moment. Oh, it's facing the other way. All right, let's see. So boom. And that should automatically change to this temperature, right? No. Do I have to set that on? Manual temperature control. Okay, so no auto hatching. Okay, are we on okay, yeah, okay, so we were on manual control right there, and now we're switched on to automatic control. That's kind of weird though, right? I would have thought that maybe by clicking this that would make it manual, but now, like, if I click this, I would think that it would make it automatic, but it was already on manual, and I don't know, that's very confusing. Anyway, so I don't think that there's any changes here. Incubation boost is only 10%, so that's not exact then, is it? It can't be, right? It should be 20%. Why is it only 10%? Maybe, I don't know, actually. I don't know why it's like that. All right, let's switch that up by 1 degree then. Okay, yeah, I have no idea why that's only, the incubation boost is only 10% for some reason. Very odd, but sure, we'll just deal with it anyway. So yeah, that is the S Plus egg incubator. Very nice. There's literally no changes besides a couple little like nice features, and then the fact that it snaps to a foundation. I would have thought that the S Plus one would have been like bigger with more slots or something, but I'm actually kind of okay that it only has 10. It's still kind of nice. Anyway, yeah, we're gonna go ahead and wait on that, and then I suppose we should probably also grab out this. I'm wondering if you can hook up the hatchery or maybe something to like automatically transfer the eggs, like it would pick them up and then put them into here. There's probably something like that already built in. I just don't I don't know how to do that. I don't know if that is a thing right now, but I guess we can try and find out. Either way, though, I will see you guys in a little bit when we have all the best stats on some Gigas here. And speaking of, I should probably be checking. Yeah, you know what? Actually, this very first one did. That's kind of funny. Yeah, look at this. It has the 41 points into the health, the 52 in stamina, that very important stat. Both of them had 44 points into melee, so that's pretty good. And then I guess it also has the high weight, I suppose. So yeah, this is actually the perfect Giga right here. So we're gonna have to wait for that to be fully incubated before we can hatch it. And yeah, I'll see you guys in a little bit. Let me just go ahead and turn these two off of breeding because we don't need that right now. All right, here we go. So we have the eggs ready to hatch. I probably could have put this onto auto hatch. What are we on right now? So we're on non-auto hatch mode. Will it still auto hatch now? Probably not, actually. Maybe I should have left it on auto hatch so then they would have popped out immediately, but yeah. I guess we could do that in the future. That's pretty cool. All right, let's go ahead and hatch this one because this one is the one with all of the good stats. So boom. So we mostly got, actually, you know what? That's like good combination of the colors of both parents. And there is the other one. That one auto hatched by itself. So I'm guessing that the game kind of like updated itself and realized, oh, you know, he wants to auto hatch these babies or whatever. So that's cool. Let's go ahead and just pick you, both of you up, I suppose. I'm probably only gonna, you know, go ahead and raise the good one. Not much point raising the other one. So then this one here is the good one, right? Let me see. Yep. Okay, cool. Let's go ahead and chuck you out then. So yeah, this one did actually get a good combination of both colors. It's kind of like ditched the red on the underbelly and taken over that turquoise kind of color. Yeah, I quite like this Giga. It's like the best of both of them. Well, not the best of both of them, but like a good combination of both colors together in a good way because they actually really match. So that's kind of cool. Oh my God, the eyes on these things, they look they look like freaking Sauron. Look at this. Sauron, whatever the way you pronounce that. Oh my God, look at that. That is terrifying. All right, well, anyway, we don't want to see that thing rage, so we definitely got to feed this thing. I will probably go ahead and raise this thing up and imprint it and everything. That's going to take a couple hours to do, though. So, yeah, I guess I'll see you guys in a little bit, and we'll go on, like, a little rampage with this thing, and just destroy pretty much anything we can find, I suppose. Boom. I am out on the hunt on our brand new imprinted Giga, and we need to find something to do the bite test, see how much damage this thing can actually do. Do we even have anything around here? Like, where are all the creatures gone? What the hell? Oh, we got a stego? Stegos are the worst. All right, we're gonna go for that Diplo instead. Yeah, let's see. Let me just charge up at this Diplo. We have pretty much full stamina-ish now, but it's probably gonna be gone by the time we get over here. Almost, yeah, basically on pretty much a little sliver. Let's see. Boom. Okay, that's a good amount. Phil would be proud. I would say that Phil definitely would be proud. That is that's a decent amount of damage. All right, cool. I think for the moment, we're probably just gonna mainly just be pumping into melee, because pumping health on a Giga is also not really worth it. I think the only thing that logically you should be pumping on a Giga, I guess, is melee. I mean, the other stats just don't get that much of a bump. If anything, if you have lots of time, go around, find the best Gigas you can find, and then just, you know, freaking just go crazy with, like, health mutations instead of leveling. And then you'll have a better time for sure. Why did the trikes not aggro when I killed the... Oh, you know why? Because I probably killed it with one bite. That is the thing, by the way. If you don't want to aggro other creatures, if you manage to kill something with one hit, it basically, yeah, it pretty much doesn't aggro their friends or whatever. So yeah, I really like that, actually. That used to be the best way to get rid of Dimorphodons. Because obviously Dimorphodons are kind of pretty scary creatures, but not so much nowadays, I suppose. Anyway, back to it. Yeah, we're doing a good amount here. The Gigas get so much health from the imprint, by the way. Like, it's so weird to me. It went up from, like, what, like 16k up to 32k. It basically just doubles, which is super confusing. I'm not sure why it does that, but yeah, fair enough. I don't have imprinted, like, imprinting bonus extra than default, so I don't know. It's super weird to me. I don't think really any other creatures actually double like that, but for some reason Gigas do. I don't really understand it. Anyway, yeah, this thing is gonna be pretty good. Now, here's the thing. Can we use this in missions? Yes, the hunt ones. I don't think we can bring this into, like, Code Red or anything like that. I think it would be cool if you could, but I don't think it would be able to fit. So Although maybe I should try it. Maybe I could see if it would be possible, because using a Giga in that mission would probably be pretty good. Although getting around towards like the very end of the mission, when you're like doing the one part where you have all the little like chamber thingies and you have to protect them and stuff like that, I feel like at that point you would really struggle. So maybe at that point you probably should just stay in an area with multiple ones and just protect those. To be honest, that's probably the way to do that one, unless you're desperate for having the creatures at the very end of that mission. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, then head on over to the video that I made on that, like probably about a week or two ago. Let's see, oh, it was piranhas. Okay, cool. But yeah, this gig is doing pretty good. It's doing some serious work here. Really liking this. And we're collecting all of the fish, and I just killed a 180 otter. Please don't hurt me in the comments. I'm so sorry, I didn't know. Okay? And we just killed a level 60 otter now as well. I'm just killing all the otters. I'm not meaning to do it, it's just happening. They're just caught in the crossfire, I suppose. Look at all that. Oh my god, yes. Let's go ahead and level some more into that. You see, like, the one thing that kind of bugs me out with these DLCs is that we have all these really cool creatures that I love, by the way. Every single creature they added in this DLC is great in its own way. You know, the Strider's fantastic. Shadowmane is a force of nature. Like, and I'm not saying that lightly. Like, that thing actually is a really, really OP creature that could probably be pretty OP on other maps too. And then we have, what else do we have? We had the Maywing, which is a super useful creature, but also really fun to ride around on. Like, Astrodelphis, like, every creature is great, but the thing that always, like, bugs me out is that they're all really fun to use, but I'm just locked into this map, and I can't really, like, do much else outside of this. Like, I'd love to take those creatures and go fight, you know, like, take some Astrodelphis and go fight the frickin' Desert Titan or something on Extinction. Like, that's kind of where I think for me, on the cluster series, that's where I have like the crazy fun, because we're able to take these things from all these different DLCs and use them on other DLCs in different ways. Like, you know, we could maybe steal some rock drake eggs with the Maywing, or I don't know, just crazy stuff like that. So yeah, I don't know. Kind of almost tempted to just kick up a Genesis part on the cluster series soon, just so we can get into some of that, but obviously that's not going to include this series. So I think we'll probably end this one off pretty soon. I don't know, do we have like anything that we could do super big to kind of end off the series? I don't think I'm going to try and complete all the missions on Alpha, because right now some of them are broken. I'm looking at you, Mr. Frickin' Canoe mission. That thing's insane. We also have Survive the Ark, which would probably be pretty insane to do. I'd need a bunch of people, and everybody's hard to get a hold of nowadays. But I don't know, if anybody has any like cool ideas for some like really big way that we can kind of end off the series, that would be great. And if we can't really think of anything, then I don't really know. We'll come up with something eventually. We'll do a little send off for this series. But yeah, I gotta say we definitely, I feel like I powered through it quite quick, but at the same time, I don't think I went super quick. It's kind of weird. I think maybe with Genesis Part 1, because we pretty much ended that off at like 50 episodes, right? I think what I did in that series was just a little bit more filler, and in this series I kind of tried to make it like mostly about the new creatures and the new things to do, the missions, all the stuff like that. I try not to like include too much like stuff that, you know, isn't that exciting. So I think maybe that's where this series has kind of seemed a bit shorter so far, but in a good way, because I feel like it's been some pretty quality content. But yeah, I don't know, it'd be kind of sad to see this one go already, but I don't know, I feel like we could be off to bigger and better things, and I have quite a few plans set out for the next few months before the new Lost Island map comes out. Oh man, I have some really crazy plans. So yeah, I think we're gonna end off this episode here, guys. If you have enjoyed it, go ahead, do me a favor, hit the like button. If you want to see more like this, you can of course subscribe. I'll see you in the next one.